So before today's video starts, I just want to explain, this t-shirt, I've got two of them. I promise you I'm not wearing the same one, I'm not fucking disgusting, and this is also going to be a video of me explaining some things that I feel a lot of big COD teams ignore. So, COD teams such as Red, Saw, Obey, Darth Empire, there's just a bunch to name, and these teams are all looking for people that have a very big kind of out-of-the-box mind, and this is going to be me just kind of explaining my opinions and my thoughts on things that seem to be avoided by all of these other YouTubers. So this isn't a video of me completely and utterly slandering people's names. I'm not that kind of YouTuber, I'm not like a fucking Leafy is here, but I am a person who just talks, I just talk from the side that everybody avoids. I'm like the dark side of conversation, and this is basically me just speaking about how certain situations can be avoided without you even noticing, and just how quickly something can go over your head without you actually double taking and looking twice and seeing what genuinely happens. So ever since I started gaming, teams like Red Reserve, Obey, Darth Empire, and FaZe are literally my idols. I respect all of you, everything you have done, and this is not a video slandering any of you. I love all the teams, and I'm even trying out for the Saw RC, so do not take this in the wrong way if any of you see this. This is just me talking about some things that everybody seems to slander your teams about, and I just really want to clear it up because I care about you. So I'm going to start by talking about Red Reserve. Now, a lot of people say that after the incident that happened with Red Reserve that the team actually died. Now, with Quiz and everyone leaving, a lot did happen with Red, and people say that it did have its downfall, and everyone says the slogan "Red is dead." Now, that is one of the most painful slogans or words that I've ever had to say in my entire life, because Red is full of an amazing group of people and just some really good players and streamers that just really do work hard, and these people are just really dedicated and love what they do, and I can respect that from every direction. But the way people say that Red is dead, it was not actually the Red members. I just want to clear that up. It was the management. So in case you guys don't know what happened with Red Reserve, Red actually was just doing their normal thing, just creating their own videos, and they ended up collabing or basically squeezing together with an esports team. So Red ended up going under new management, and the entire team kind of started off really well, and then they had their downfall because the leader, who was currently Obey Formula at the time, was basically taken away all of his privileges. Like, he lost everything and practically his word and saying and everything, and they were some of the best days of Formula in my opinion, and I have a lot of respect for you, Formula, because even though the management may have fucked you over a lot and made you do the things that you do, I still have a lot of respect for you because you are an amazing lead, and you really did lead Red Reserve very well, and I hope that you're happy in Obey currently, and I wish the best for you and the rest of the team. But yeah, Red Reserve went under new management, and they really started to cave in from the inside. People started arguing over the positions that they were in, and everything just really went downhill for Red Reserve. And at the beginning, this was an amazing group of people who just seemed to have made the wrong decision in my eyes, because being under new management made Formula do some things that he found extremely hard, and the one thing that I'm going to name is the situation where Formula actually had to release 15 people, mainly content creators, one including Red Rockamoose, who is currently in Red right now. So if you're watching this, Rockamoose, I'm so glad that you're finally in Red, and it is so good to see you in the team, man. Much respect. But anyway, back onto Formula. So Formula actually had to release maybe 15 to 16 streamers and content creators. One of them who had it hardest was actually Red Rockamoose, and as I just said, Rockamoose is now in Red, luckily, because Red is under new management, I believe, and he's managed to find his way in, and honestly, the man deserves it. He has put in the work and the dedication, and it's really good to see somebody as motivated as Red Bokomoose in Red, and Formula did not make a mistake about that, and you're basically a fan favourite. Everyone loves Red Bokomoose, and I do. I've been into his streams, I've checked out his streams, great guy. So yeah, go check him out on Twitch. But yeah, Formula had to release 15 or 16 people because the management wanted to narrow down the roster to 5 people, and that is ridiculous on its own. Like, the Red Reserve had so many good players and streamers, and just so many really talented people in it, and what the management did completely destroyed all of Red Reserve. And there are still people in Red right now grinding and stuff, but Red in my eyes is not as big as it used to be. Like, I've been watching all the Twitter activity and stuff, and it just seems a lot more inactive, and it's just really painful to watch such a good team die like that. And as much as I don't like saying that the team's died, well, they haven't died, but they've just sort of faded away, and no one really talks about Red as much as they used to because of all of this management situation. And if I could, I would bring all of that back. And it's just insane. It really is insane. So now I'm going to talk about what I personally think of all of these teams, and just what I think of the gaming community in general. So the gaming community is a very topsy-turvy place. At times it can be really good, and at times it can be really fucking toxic. And anyone that keeps up to date with Twitter or even Instagram, you will understand that people can go from like purely enjoying themselves while playing a game just to this really angry, like, cancerous personality just over the fact of they didn't win, or they didn't get this, or they didn't get that. And in my opinion, gaming should never be about winning. It should just be about having fun. And I would say that even if I went to a world tournament and fucking lost, like, it's just about having fun, because at the end of the day, everyone played, everyone was smiling, and it was just a good atmosphere while you were playing the game. So just enjoy the moment, man. Don't take it for granted, and just don't be that really salty or angry player that is gonna be really happy when he wins, but then really angry and just vicious when he loses, because everybody wins. Everybody wins. You learned a lesson, and you learn from your mistakes, and you get better at the things you do. You're never going to be good at a game unless you practice and you try and you pick yourself up and keep on going, because how do you think pros became pros? They practiced, and they didn't just become like that the second they turned on the console or they downloaded their game. They took the time and the effort just to get good at the game, and once you do that, you will be successful. And I use that same concept when I'm making my videos, and I see it in the light of, if I don't try and put in the effort, then I'm not going to get anywhere. And my videos at the moment may be very bland because my editing software is really fucking up. Like, I can't do things like make thumbnails and stuff, and it's just really frustrating for me, so I sincerely apologise for that. But what I'm saying is, your videos and your YouTube content and stuff are never going to be a good concept or a good fixed idea unless you try. You need to just write down ideas, or when you're in the day, just do things like when you're in the shower, just think of ideas and stuff, and you will gradually become better and better at what you do. And that is why I use the concept of a pro gamer towards a YouTuber. And some people may say, oh yeah, it's not that easy, oh yeah, I just can't do it no matter how much I try. You need to keep on trying. No matter how hard it is or how much it hurts you, just keep on going. The people that are in Obey and Saw are the people who drive themselves and motivate themselves with their main goal. And that is what you need to do. You need to just keep on going and just being like a fucking motor and just keep pushing forward. And no matter what you do or what you say, you're never going to get better unless you try. And that is the message I'm trying to get across. And I actually spoke about this in my Saw recruitment video. If you guys haven't seen that, go check it out. Teams and COD teams aren't about just joining and reaching other people's fame. you're not just going to get handouts in life. Like I just said, you need to keep on trying and push yourself forward, because even if I was in fucking FaZe, I'm not just going to get a handout of subs. That's not how it works. In some cases, yes, that does work, but I'm not encouraging anybody to go do that, because I find that fucking disgusting. Like, if you're joining a team just to get the clout, then you seriously do not belong in that team, and you, in my eyes, have no place there. But what I'm trying to say is, it's just about creating a family and just finding some new friends and new people that you can interact with that share the same interests as you. It should never be about the money or about just trying to take somebody else's followers or subscribers and build yourself up. In my eyes, yeah, I don't have a lot of subs, but I'm still here trying to persevere and get my way through it and just really try and make something of myself. And even if I don't win the Soar RC, at least I tried. And that's the way I always look at it, because if you don't try, then you're not going to get anywhere. I also said that in my Soar RC, because you just need to find a way to motivate yourself, and if you can't motivate yourself, then you have no hope. That is it, you have no hope. You need to get your brain into that mindset that is just really positive instead of negative, and you don't want to be that guy that just, you don't want to be that fucking squeaker on Xbox Live that just saying they're gonna fuck your mum. Like, you don't want to be that guy. That is the kid who has no motivation, and the kid that goes and just fucking talks shit and gets grounded. Like, you don't want to be that guy. You want to be that guy who succeeds and then is really happy of what you have done, and then once you succeed, you will realise that everything that you have done is worth it up to that point. And I just want to say to all the people that are currently trying to join COD teams and are currently trying to push themselves and really hit clips and grind, good on you. Seriously, good on you, because you are in the right mindset. And I'm not saying that there isn't any hope for people that don't have that kind of mindset. I'm just saying, if you want to succeed, then you're going to have to get your mind straight, and you're really going to have to lock your right on the road, if you get what I'm saying. And you just really need to make sure that whatever you're doing is up to your 100% best standards. But anyway, that's going to be all for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. Please remember to leave a like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll talk to you all later. Peace.